So I just shared with my Shift Queens group about how today is the 3-year anniversary of my divorce, right? 3-year anniversary of my divorce. And most of you have come in at the end of that process, right? I spent probably the first year really leaning into the healing journey and really doing my due diligence to make sure that I could come out the other side with this much peace, love, and joy. Well, every so often, I like to go back and revisit the reminders to myself of where I came from, because it's easy to forget that. And last night I went back and revisited some poems that I wrote. Now, I be forgetting that. I be writing stuff sometimes. I'm a bit of a writer. I'm a speaker, all of that. And I forget, right? I forget. But I went back, and as I'm reading, I'm remembering just how miserable I was, just how sad I was, just how lonely I was. So to the men who like to say, oh, you're going to die alone, you're lonely. I was lonely with a full-grown man right next to me. But anyway, neither here nor there. But the thing that it also reminded me of was during that time, right, I had a friend who was a supportive friend who, when I shared my writings with, right, she said, wow, like, basically that I sounded really weak. Now, I'm the queen of vulnerability. I'm the queen of telling you that vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. And I remember thinking, even though I thought she was a really good friend at the time, I remember thinking that's not cool, because I knew it wasn't cool. Keep in mind, at the time, I was a licensed therapist, I was a coach, I was doing all those things. I knew what it should feel like, but to have people around you who will mislabel your efforts and attempt to make you feel worse off than what you feel by saying like, whoa, I didn't know you were that bad off. Yes, I was that bad off. And to that I say, honor your healing journey. Get you people who are surrounded, who understand what you're going through, and acknowledge that nothing about this process makes you weak. If you are leaning in, if you are doing the work, honey, you is strong. You is strong, you is kind, you is beautiful. And if you need some additional community, make sure you comment Shift Queens below, and that'll get you into my Shift Queens group, where I go out every so often and we do office hours, and you can ask me anything, and I do group coaching, and I do some behind the scenes type stuff. So yeah, so meet me over there, and I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to share those poems with the world, because I believe that there is a place for them. I don't care about anybody calling me weak. I don't care about anybody judging them, because if you've been around enough, you know that the peoples are going to be judgy, and I'm all right with that, because I did the work to heal, not to be harmed by their unhealedness. Anyway, have a great Monday.